motivation. Motivation, in talk about motivation, there's the problems and why motivation. Problems here includes the employees appearing unhappy and complaining about unimportant matters. The employees refusing to cooperate and being obstructive. A high level of absence from work, poor timekeeping, staying away from the workplace as long as possible, output falling below set quality and quantity standards, jobs not being done on time. Why motivation? You narrow down internal conflicts, you develop better understanding, develop job satisfaction, you develop teamwork, you narrow down absenteeism, commitment to perform well, and company loyalty. How to motivate your team? First, you have to provide productive and challenging work. Second, you have to set effective goals. Then you understand individual differences in motivation. The last one, you have to provide rewards and recognition. Providing productive and challenging work. For example, it can be job enrichment options, like rotate jobs, combine tasks, identify project-focused work units, create autonomous work teams, implement participative management, redistribute power and authority, increase employee directed feedback. Then you have provide productive and aggressive challenging work by designing jobs that motivate. Skill varieties, this is more important. You have to increase the number of skills that individuals use while performing work. Task identity, you have to enable people to perform a job from start to finish. Task significance is you have to provide work that has a direct impact on the organization or its stakeholders. Autonomy is you have to increase the degrees of decision making and the freedom to choose how and when work is done. Feedback is you have to increase the amount of recognition by doing a job well and communicating the result of the people at work. So setting effective goals, you have to motivate. Goals must have clarity, challenge, commitment, feedback, task complexity. Understanding individual differences in motivation. Now, here's the Maslow hierarchy of needs. The first one is the biological, like breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, exercise, excretions, safety. You have the security of body, of employment, of resources, of morality, of the family, of health, of property. Love, belonging, like friendship, family, sexual intimacy. Esteem, you have self-esteem, confidence, achievements, respect of others, respect by others. And self-actualization, this is morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, and acceptance of facts. Maslow theory is important for two reasons. The first one is point out that people's needs are not just met by hard cash. People have many needs which have to be met, and while people may be very well paid, they can still be unsatisfied if these needs aren't met. Secondly, it gives managers a whole range of tools that they can use to build team satisfaction, even if they don't have much money to give out. It usually doesn't cost much to provide a safe working environment. It's inexpensive to have team social, where team members can get to know one another outside the work environment, and it costs nothing to compliment people on job well. The second one is hygiene factors and motivation factors. Hygiene factors are the salary, wage, and other benefits, the company policy and administration, good interpersonal relationship, quality of supervision, job security, working conditions, work-life balance. So when in place, these factors result in general satisfaction, prevention of dissatisfaction. Motivator factors are sense of personal achievements, status, recognition, challenging, stimulating work, responsibility, opportunity for advancement, promotion, growth. When in place, the factors result in high motivation, high satisfaction, strong commitment. How to apply Hasberg theory? Step number 1, you have to eliminate job dissatisfaction. You have to fix poor and obstructive company policies. You have to provide effective, supportive, and non-intrusive supervision. Then you have to create and support a culture of respect and dignity for all team members. You have to ensure that wages are competitive. You have to build job status by providing meaningful work for all positions. And you have to provide job security. Step number 2, you have to create conditions for job satisfaction. Like you have to provide opportunities for achievement, recognize workers' contributions, create work that is rewarding and that matches the skills and abilities of the worker. You have to give as much responsibility to each team members as possible. You have to provide opportunities to advance in the company through internal promotions. And you have to offer training and development opportunities so that people can pursue positions they want within the companies. ERG theory of motivation by Clayton B. Alderfer. First one is growth. Property is system. In system, you have safety needs and physiological needs. And then you have relatedness. Includes the social needs and internal esteem needs. And the third one is growth. Growth, you have self-actualization and external esteem needs. Differences. This demonstrates that more than one need may motivate at the same time. A lower motivator need not be substantially satisfied before one can move on to higher motivators. Account for differences in need preferences between culture better than Maslow needs hierarchy. The order of needs can be different for different people. This possibility accounts for a wider range of observed behaviors. For example, it can explain the starving artist who may place broad needs above those of existence. Acknowledge that if a higher order needs is frustrated, an individual may request to increase the satisfaction of a lower order needs, which appear easier to satisfy. This is known as the frustration regression principle. Theory X and Theory Y by Douglas McElroy. Theory X assumes that employees are naturally unmotivated and dislike working, and this encourages an authoritarian style of management. According to this view, management must actively intervene to get things done. This style of management assumes that workers dislike working, avoid responsibility, and need to be directed, have to be controlled, forced, and threatened to deliver what's needed, need to be supervised at every step with controls put in place, need to be enticed to produce results. Otherwise, they have no ambition or incentive to work. And X-type organizations tend to be top-heavy, with manager and supervisor required at every step to control worker. There is little delegation of authority and control remains firmly centralized. McElroy recognized that ex-time workers are in fact usually the most and yet in mass organizations such as large-scale productions, environments, external investment may be required and can be unavoidable. The theory why. The theory espoused a participative style of management that is decentralized. It assumes that employees are happy to work, are self-motivated and creative, and enjoy working with greater responsibility. It assumes that workers take responsibility and are motivated to fulfill the goals they are given, seek and accept responsibility, and do not need much direction. Consider work as a natural part of life and solve work problems imaginatively. This more participative management style tends to be widely accepted or applicable. In one-time organizations, people at all levels of organization are involved in the decision making and have more responsibility. Providing rewards and recognition, the important is giving people a sense of importance about who they are and about their role in the organization. Thus, you feeling that the leaders genuinely cares about them, feeling a connection with the leader. And gratitude is being appreciated for their contributions and sacrifice, receiving genuine gratitude. Fairness means knowing that leaders ensure the equal and fair distribution of rewards. Thank you, class. Goodbye.